I'd like to publicly thank Kim Kardashian for attempting to break the internet in advance of us announcing our 2015 10 best cars list. Prior to her Lexus-like stress test, we had concerns about what might happen when we dropped the BMW 3 Series from our roster. Thankfully, it appears that the internet cannot be broken so easily as our hearts. While we are collectively saddened that BMW no longer builds the car so many of us believe to be nearly perfect, we've written that story already, once or twice. We're over it now. BMW, on the other hand, still has romantic aspirations. Not to mention cars to sell and an enthusiast reputation to maintain. So the newest addition to our long-term fleet is an M3 in Yasmarina Blue, $550 over Silverstone leather, no cost. It is a gorgeous color combination, one familiar to our editorial staff because an identical car showed up at 10 Best this year, where it did garner many admirers. Just not enough of them. If this $81,425 sports sedan cannot win over the holdouts, it won't be for lack of equipment. You can load up an M3 with few additional features beyond those fitted to our tester. The executive package $4,300 bundles some things: satellite radio, passive entry, and parking sensors, that by all rights should be standard, and other amenities that define the term optional, like a head-up display and a heated steering wheel. That box was begrudgingly ticked. Fortunately, the LED lighting package $1,900 stands alone, allowing us to choose it without also including driver assistance plus $1,900 and its TV studio's worth of side and top view cameras. Our car, however, does have more kit: carbon ceramic brakes $8,150, an adjustable suspension $1,000, 19-inch wheels $1,200, a Harman Kardon surround sound audio system $875, an enhanced Bluetooth integration $500. In the interest of purity, or what passes for it these days, we left off the sunroof, no cost, dual-clutch automatic transmission $2,900, and self-parking feature $500. Foregoing the automatic means foregoing some performance, but the enjoyment we'll get out of shifting for ourselves should more than make up for it over the long haul. Our M3 was delivered under its own power, driven here rather than trucked. So with more than 1,000 miles on the odometer, it was well broken in before we took it to the track, where its 0 to 60 mph run ended at 4 seconds flat, 3/10 behind the dual-clutch M4 we recently tested. That deficit was maintained after our long-termer's 12.3-second quarter mile. Stopping from 70 miles per hour in the M3 took 157 feet, which is good, but not as great as the 1.01 grams as the car pulled on the skid pad. Initial logbook commentary on the M3 includes praise for its well-bolstered seats, although many have expressed concern about the upholstery. The off-white leather is pretty, but our staff is not known for exercising particularly meticulous care of anything, and we fully expect that this interior will be far more often white after 40,000 miles. We're less sure what might happen to the consensus formed during our 10 best evaluation. As unanimously pleased as we were with the M3's quickness and tenacity, we were also disappointed by the clinical nature of its thrills. The car is overbearing on a first encounter, and it remains to be seen if an extended stay will temper that impression. What we like: pretzels, Wilco, snowboarding, Harry Potter, Tetris. Oh, this is supposed to be what we like about our BMW M3? Our logbook has started out light on the compliments, which mostly involve the comfortable seats and the bright headlights. Many of us are still getting over both the direction the M3 has taken and the price. One editor, who has proclaimed himself the M3's biggest fan, has accused the rest of us of being so focused on what the car isn't that we are failing to recognize the good things it offers. Like stinkin' fast speed, bestowed by a turbo engine that pulls all the way to redline. And the other day a bystander shouted, "What a crazy blue for that BMW. That's crispy, man." always on the lookout for new and interesting ways to describe cars. We are pleased to add this adjective to our lexicon. What we don't like: there is a freight trail line that runs just behind our office, about 20 yards from our parking lot. We mention this because on cold startup, the M3's inlane E6 not only sounds like a ragged inland 3, but it also will drown out the trains as they rumble by. Then there is the issue of the exhaust sound inside the car, where BMW's active sound technology causes it to emanate from the speakers. This bothers us to the point that we have, on occasion, pulled a fuse for the entire audio system, thus banishing from the cockpit not only the artificial exhaust sound but also Howard Stern. We're planning on seeing what we can do to kill the engine sound enhancement without giving up the entertainment functions to which an audio system ought to be limited. What went wrong? We've experienced some strange behavior from the carbon ceramic brakes, which have on occasion felt like they were not biting correctly, particularly in cold and wet weather. On initial application the pedal goes hard, dramatically increasing the perceived effort required to slow the car. The M3 owner's manual describes something similar but suggests that the reduced braking effect can be compensated for if necessary by pressing the brake pedal harder. Excellent advice. In our experience, reapplying brake pressure causes the pedal to behave normally. Where we went, nowhere more interesting than a hunting season trip to Deer Bear Camp in Michigan's northern Lower Peninsula. In fact, the M3 has yet to leave the state.